Hello everyone, I'm Navinia Fate. In this video, I will be reacting to Solo Leveling Episode 6, The Real Hunt Begins. Last time, Jinwoo was about to fight a giant spider after he and another were betrayed by a party intending to leave them for dead. With this, hopefully Jinwoo will start to understand just how strong he is, as he doesn't seem to have fully grasped yet just how much he has changed since becoming a player. To keep up with my anime uploads, please subscribe. If you enjoy the video, give it a like. With that, let's get started. Oh. So maybe we'll get to see the reasoning behind this. Huh. Is that how spiders work? Like they go to sleep after eating? And even if that is how real spiders are, I don't know if monster spiders necessarily function the same way. I wonder if that was the main reason they were actually doing it this way. I mean, I guess this isn't the first time. But I mean, it seems like it would be better to just take down the boss. Like with the extra 2 people, if that's what your actual goal was. And I'm curious how this spider compares to that snake that he fought. Oh, so he still doesn't think he's all that strong? D rank? I'm guessing he's probably off on these things. Well, I mean, the golem, we know that that other group couldn't even damage it. I wonder if the snake was like maybe an A rank or something. Saying that looked like a pretty intense fight. I wonder if he cut it or did it go like bounce off its skin. It's interesting that a lot of monsters seem like they have like a hard skin or skeleton or whatever. I guess that's maybe what makes monsters like sort of the rank they are. Oh. Oh, that's an interesting thing to introduce. Oh, I wonder if he's gonna end up giving up being a hunter after this. Oh, so maybe he was right about the ranking of the snake. I mean, the snake seemed like it was bigger and more powerful, but seems like he did better against it. Well, that's neat that there's skills like that. Although I guess that's just because he's a player, not something that normal hunters would have access to. I am surprised that special dagger he has isn't doing anything against it. I mean, he just got that new weapon and it's not even like showing its effectiveness. Would have been kind of neat to get a few fights with him, like showing him how much stronger he was with it. Uh-oh. I guess that's the point where he starts to get a debuff. Well, I do wish they would have introduced fatigue earlier rather than doing it right now with this. Because it doesn't seem like he was doing as much as he was against the snake. Oh, his daily bonus full recovery. No? Is this gonna do it? I wonder if maybe just from carrying the stuff, maybe he wore himself out too much. Oh, he did it. I thought it was gonna be blinded, but still be able to fight. I wonder if he still would have been able to do it. It sounds like he feels like he could. Although, yeah, seeing that, I think probably the spider was weaker than the snake that he fought. Just maybe the way to fight it was different. Now he's worried about Jinwoo killing him. I guess Jinwoo doesn't know about people who fake their rank. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna fight him now. I wonder if that older guy's a retired hunter, because he called himself an old soldier. But I don't, unless I'm misremembering the timeline, I don't think the gates were active that long, that you would call someone like an old soldier sort of thing. I figured he meant like an actual soldier. Yeah, that was one thing I was worrying about too. How a person's physical capabilities translate into being a hunter. I'm surprised they just show up in front of them like that. Huh. Oh, so they are gonna kill them? Or at least try to. Obviously, that's not gonna work. And even if it wasn't for that sort of thing, most people aren't just gonna be able to kill someone else in that sort of situation. I think in a situation like this, where you're dealing with like superhuman capabilities, one person who could take out a boss like that, versus a group that could do the similar, I think the solo person might actually have the advantage. Just because they can concentrate that power into one target rather than it being split among multiple. Of course, you do have less tactics and stuff, but if you're just walking right in front of them, you're throwing away a large amount of your tactical capabilities. Also introducing a new A-rank hunter. Or were those, when they were saying Hunters Guild before, I've heard that referring to like the Hunters for the Gates, but are they both just different guilds that do stuff relating to the Gates? Different strike teams or something? I guess like an organization, maybe a butt-push strike team, like one with multiple teams in it. Oh, I thought he was going to be okay after that. I figured he was going to like laugh it off, get up, and take them all out. Oh, he's got a PvP quest. Does he can have like a rage mode or something? Huh. So if he doesn't kill them... Oh, maybe this is to keep him alive rather than... Because it says a penalty, but I wonder if it's more that this will save him rather than him dying again, like would have happened with that god statue thing. It's hard to tell. Because I mean, it could be that the system would kill him. I figured originally that they were going to get their licenses removed or something after this, but I mean, if his heart's going to stop if he doesn't kill him, then I mean, that's obvious what he has to do. Ooh, that's a good line. I do like when they do like the more realistic thing rather than how a lot of fiction they'll draw out and leave things in ways that they shouldn't, like from a realistic sense. But I guess from that, guess ranking is somewhat relating to like your protection. If they didn't think that any rank could kill him in that situation, it would have. I mean, anyone could kill someone in that if it wasn't for some sort of special protection. I guess this is probably what triggered the whole solo part of the title name. Ooh. So it does seem like Jinwoo has some sort of like hidden capability that he only really accesses when he's in certain types of situations. Because he's like a completely different person than against the spider. I wonder if he'll actually protect him. Oh, is he gonna just crush his head? Okay, maybe not. I thought he was gonna do like he did with the apple before. I am curious if he is gonna get retested and test above V rank, or is he gonna like pretty much ignore the system entirely with this? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a stupid thing to say in this situation. I mean, when he's planning to kill them in the first place. I'm glad Jinwoo didn't go soft on. That's another thing a lot of fantasy things tend to do. I was surprised it took that long for that to happen, if that's based on the boss dying, though. It sounded like she's gonna be suspicious, but now she's into his armor. Powerful aura that puts enemy in a state of panic. I wonder if he's gonna say anything. I guess it's probably in his benefit to not, even if he thinks that he was at risk to Jinwoo. He's still calling him that. Oh, that's unexpected. I actually forgot about that. I thought it was supposed to like signify like sort of the death of his essentially innocent self. Oh, that was the end of it. I was actually thinking we were maybe at the halfway point. That was like by far the fastest episode of this. Yeah, it was pretty good. It introduced a few new things that I mean, the PvP stuff obviously wouldn't have been in before, but I wish they would have had the fatigue thing, because when he was doing the other training, you would think that would have all been more intense than what he did just specifically in this fight, but maybe just the gear he was holding while they were traveling was maybe just slowly adding to his fatigue. But yeah, this looks like this is maybe where things are really gonna take off, because he now has to have a good idea of maybe not his actual level strength, but that he is stronger than a typical person, since he easily took out a several C rank hunters rather. I shouldn't call them players since they're obviously nothing like him. Yeah, I'm really, really excited for the next episode now. It's gonna probably get some crazy stuff going on, since they're also introducing more higher ranked hunters, so I'm guessing there's gonna be something coming up probably soonish relating to them and Jinwoo, like whether they'll be working together to take on a bigger mission, or maybe they'll be at odds with each other, or maybe they'll be working independently and then run into each other. I'm not really sure how it will go, but I am really curious to see what's going to happen with all that stuff. That's going to do for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.